fabulous fam. My name is Leslie Ann Polk, and I'm here to encourage you to stay healthy in spirit, soul, and body. So the first thing I want to do right now is just thank you for 1,000 subscribers in 3 months in starting this new YouTube channel. I started it on October 1st of 2020, and I just thought that I would do something that I always wanted to do, which was get on here and talk about hair and talk a little bit about lifestyle and mindset. I started this health journey in 2020, and I never really even thought about bringing it to my YouTube channel. So everything kind of just happened all at the same time, and I just truly want to thank you for subscribing to this channel. My expectations have been exceeded above and beyond, and you do not have to take the time to sit here and listen to my perspective. You don't have to sit here and listen to my story. So I just want to truly thank you from the bottom of my heart for sharing this journey with me. So many of you are starting, and I'm interested in your journey, and I love hearing about it. I love hearing updates. So truly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for being a subscriber. If this is your first time watching or you're new here, go ahead and click the subscribe button and hit the bell to turn on notifications. I think this is gonna be a great year for all of us, and so I'm looking forward to doing this journey with you. The next thing that I wanna do really quick is have you look at my shirt. Someone who's really close to me, Summer Maiden, started her own shirt line, and I just thought that it was the appropriate shirt to wear to talk about the success that took place in the year 2020. You are created to win. And I will put the link to her business, to her page, where you could go and order shirts if you like this. Light blue is my favorite color, and I love the message on it. So I decided that I would wear this for this video. If you guys have your own t-shirt lines or any ideas for different shirts, I love wearing shirts and sweatshirts with a purpose behind them. So if that's something that you want to share with me, please send me an email at leslieannpolk@gmail.com, and we can see how to get your shirt featured on a video in the year 2021. So let's get right into the 2020 OMAD success story that took place for me. Some of you are here because you saw the video that I did in the month of October where I lost nearly 15 pounds in 28 days. Well, I wasn't as successful in the later months of the year, obviously, because of the holidays. I'll just be honest with you. But I do think that I had a great year. I'm excited about the progress I made, and I'm looking forward to being more consistent in 2021 and having more success to share with all of you. So I will tell you the grand total of weight loss that I had for the year 2020 at the end of this video. So make sure you watch to the end, because I want to help you find the same success that I found. But let's just go over a few things about mindset that can help us all reach our goal this year. The first thing I want to talk about is just focus on progress and not perfection. I am in so many different groups with so many awesome people who are on an intermittent fasting journey. And I see so many comments from people when they make mistakes. When they fall off the wagon for one day, I see them posting that they're ready to just throw in the towel and give up. And I just want to give you guys like a quick example of how that sounds. Quitting because you had one bad day or one bad week is sort of like going to college and actually dropping out of college because you got an F on one test, right? This whole weight loss thing is a journey. When I tell you that it is a journey, I'm telling you that it took me all year to get to the place where I am now, where I feel more disciplined, where I feel like I can be more consistent, where I feel like I have more self-control, and where I'm really excited about where this journey is taking me. So, like, give yourself grace to make mistakes. If you have a bad day, it's just a part of the journey. It's not a reason to throw in the towel. So please, in 2021, let's all together just focus on progress and not perfection. Each day you just want to be a little better than the day before. And if you drop the ball, that doesn't mean that you're done. You just start right back over and pick up right where you are, and you see yourself the way you want to see yourself. You just see yourself at that goal weight. You see yourself, at that doctor's appointment, looking at blood work and seeing the improvements that you want to see in your body. You see yourself maybe possibly getting off of certain types of medication. That is your focus, is making progress towards that end goal. Another idea that I would like to discuss with you guys is a comment that I'll see every now and then on my videos, or just in general when it comes to intermittent fasting. And that comment is, why would you starve yourself? So I'd like to just address that publicly on this video. For anyone who has the question of why would you starve yourself, I recommend that if you really want to know the answer to that, that you just do your research on intermittent fasting. Do your research on the history of fasting across different religions, across different regions of the world, and actually take a look at the benefits of the human body that come from fasting. I'll name a few. One of the great benefits that comes from intermittent fasting is evidence-based proof that it can lessen your chance of developing type 2 diabetes. In some studies, doctors have even seen a reversal in type 2 diabetes. And let me just give you my own personal testimony. After doing this for several months last year, I actually went to my doctor, and I'm actually on the road to being taken off of high blood pressure medication. All of my levels have changed since intermittent fasting. My blood work is where it needs to be, and now my weight loss is on track to where I need to be to finally reach my goal weight. So I just recommend, if you truly want to know the answer to that question, from type 2 diabetes to high blood pressure to weight loss to fighting cancer, those are just a few things to name. But if you really want to know the benefits that come from intermittent fasting, go ahead and do your research, and you'll learn a lot more from doing your own research than you will from me, and you'll actually get information that is backed up by evidence from actual researchers and doctors in this field. Another point that I want to make is that people, you can even look on some of my videos and you'll see the comments, don't stop or you'll gain it all back. And I'm fine with comments. I don't take people's opinions to heart. I know how my family and people I love and my close friends feel about me, and I know that they understand what I'm doing. So a complete stranger's opinion, if it's negative, it's not breaking my heart at all. It's not crushing me at all. But when I see that comment, I just want to publicly address it and say that the same thing can be said for Weight Watchers. The same thing can be said for someone that's just on any type of healthy eating plan. If they stop, then they'll probably go back to their old habits and gain their weight back, right? That's not an isolated, factor when it comes to OMAD or intermittent fasting. Whatever weight loss plan someone does, if they just track everything they eat and work out every day and change their habits, if they stop doing that, then they run the risk of gaining all their weight back. So intermittent fasting is no different from any other lifestyle change that can help you lose weight or help you get healthier. If you don't stay consistent with the decision you made, then yes, you will go back and you will gain weight. Yes, I will go back and just gain all the weight that I lost. So that is my answer to that thought process. So going forward, starting in January, starting in the year 2021, I just want to focus on consistency. I was very consistent in the month of October, and then when the holidays came around, I fell off a little bit. I'll just be honest with you. We ate good food. We had steak for Christmas and crab legs and macaroni and cheese. My mom is a really good cook. She can bake, so she made cookies and cakes. And so I don't think that I overindulged, but yeah, I ate for Thanksgiving. And yes, I ate for Christmas, and I don't regret one bite of it. I don't regret spending time with my family and having my mom's cookies and having a piece of my mom's, chocolate caramel cake or her sweet potato pie. I feel like, I changed my habits and I've seen progress. And if I want to take a break and have dinner with my family and laugh with my family and have a glass of wine or a drink with my family and just enjoy a crazy year, right? Was this not the craziest year of your life? So I don't have any regrets. Overall, like I said, it's a journey. So none of us are perfect. We are going to drop the ball every now and then, and we might let ourselves down for a moment. But the thing is we won't live in regret because we're not perfect. We're just looking for progress, like we said before, right? Progress, not perfection, because none of us are perfect anyway. So why fool ourselves and pretend to be perfect in this weight loss journey, because we're not gonna be. Okay, so another thing that I will be doing in the year 2021 is bringing in that spiritual aspect to the journey. So I talked about that in one of my earlier videos, that I included prayer when I lost the almost 15 pounds in October. So going forward, I plan on continuing to implement different spiritual aspects. If you study, like I said, fasting all across the globe, you'll see that it is a religious practice in all different types of religions. I am a Christian, and so what I like to do is implement prayer and different studies in the Bible to help me through the journey. So what I decided to actually do for the month of January is Proverbs and Pilates. I recently started taking a look at yoga and Pilates. As I've mentioned before, I'm in Ohio and it's cold here. I love actually walking outside and playing tennis and just being outside and staying active in that way during the spring and summer months, but it's so cold here that I had to find a new way to get myself excited about staying fit during the winter time. So I'll actually be reading a chapter of Proverbs every day along with Pilates. And I'm just going to focus on self-improvement, improving in the area of wisdom and self-discipline, and just actually reaching my health goals all at the same time. So if that's something you want to join in with me on, feel free to follow me on Instagram, where I will be going live throughout the month of January and actually throughout the rest of this year with different challenges and things like that. But the focus for January is the book of Proverbs and focusing on wisdom. Okay, so how much weight did I actually lose in 2020? Well, the picture here that you see from July, I was 205 pounds. And then the next picture that you'll see, I actually weighed in on December 31st at 179 pounds. So I lost a total of 26 pounds for the year. And just keep in mind that most of that progress started in the month of October. So you see I lost about 15 pounds in October. I only lost 1 pound in November. There's a video all about it, and I'm fine with that. And then in December, I lost over 6 pounds. And I was not completely disciplined in December. As I mentioned before, I had cookies. I actually fell off doing OMAD on certain days, but I still was on the journey, if you know what I mean. I still was, in my mind, I knew that I was gonna stay on track and get right back in line. So most of the days I did, but I definitely fell off and I didn't do as much physical activity. So going forward, my focus will just be consistency, and I hope to lose around another 14 to 15 pounds for the month of January. That is my goal. So like I said, I am held accountable to you, and I hope that you are watching these videos and feeling like you're being held accountable to me. Please follow me, like I said, if you would like to join in on some of these live sessions that we'll be having. If you guys have more questions, just let me know. Drop the comments below and I will respond to you. I had some people ask me around what time of day do I usually eat on Monday through Friday, and I usually eat around 5:30 to 6. I do OMAD Monday through Friday. Saturday is my free day, and sometimes on Sunday I do 2 meals a day, and then I get myself prepared and back into the mindset to get ready for OMAD again. So if you guys have any more questions or anything, feel free to reach out to me. I'll be coming to you weekly and I will check in with you. I'm gonna let you guys enjoy the rest of your day. So I'll be back again next week, and until then, stay fabulous.